Hey, this is your girl, Miss T, aka Harlem Heron. Thank you for tuning in to Straight Talk with Miss T. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love to hear your feedback and I love talking back to y'all. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can know when I post new videos. But again, thank y'all so much. I love talking to you guys. Straight Talk with Miss T. So it's been a year and a half, almost 2 years in February, that I had did a podcast and Alpo called in. And it's so crazy that I'm still getting, I guess when people watch the video, they will, comment and it's saying, oh my God, T. And I get this mostly probably from females. Females is like, oh my God, that sounded serious. Miss T, are you scared or were you scared? And then, of course, dudes was like, see, they say they little thing or whatever. But all that is so far from what really went on. And I was going to wait to kind of do that, but recently I've been getting these messages and I'm like, am I going to put it in? Because I am on my second book, or am I going to put it somewhere else? But I could give a little bit about what happened. Now, this is what happened when I was on the beat 139 and he called in.
Real talk, I'll never call. Okay, callers.
Hello, caller.
Yes.
Caller.
Let's
you
hear you
here
talk,
with Miss
caller.
T. You here with Miss T?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you here with Miss T. We hear you.
Hello?
Caller,
Yeah.
we hear you. Caller.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
You got it back.
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
I just wanted to tell Miss T I love the book, Miss T.
Oh, thank you.
This is Alpo.
Who?
Alpo?
Alpo.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I
Hi.
love the book.
Oh, thank you, Alpo.
Okay,
Which-
we
which-
love the book. Any questions you have for Miss T?
Can see, I'm sorry. So as you can see, in that video, I looked over because I knew the number. I wasn't shocked. Actually, I was shocked that he called in, but the truth is, I knew all along that he was listening. Now, he was listening for different reasons. That day, Boogaloo, aka Gangsta Lou from Mob Style, he did an interview right before me. And then I came on next. So Alpo was listening probably more to what that interview was as opposed to mine. But the reason he called in is to let everybody know that I'm here, I'm listening, and maybe if anybody wanted to chime in and say anything, they had that opportunity. No one did, so he called in and said, Miss T, I love the book. That went viral, which was so crazy to me. I was in Google News. It was Alpo calls in with my photo, a news clipping on Jay-Z and T.I. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, it's amazing the views that this man gets and the conversation, and he's a non-celebrity, and people are so fascinated with him. Now, in October, I got a phone call from an OG Said, yo, I need you to hook up with him and talk to him about some business. He may be trying to do a book, this, that, and the third. This is October 2018. That phone call was February 2019. So no, I was not shocked. I had already spoke to this guy. So we spoke. The phone call was crazy. His energy, his personality is huge. His energy is just like through the roof. Personality through the roof. I can see why everybody who dealt with him back then is still cool with him now because of who he is. And that's, you have to know him to understand. So he's like, yo, Miss T, we gonna do something, blah, 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 whatever. So December, I got a call. Miss T, what's up? I'm in town. What you doing? We met up, chopped it up. You know, I asked him a few questions. Most importantly, it was two things I asked him. Do you care about being called a snitch? And of course, he said, absolutely not, because that's what I did. I did what I did for me. People can do what they want to do for them. The second thing is, are you scared to move around? No. And he showed me why. So, you know, those are two things. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know, he has the freedom to do what he wants to do. So that day we met, that evening, Teddy Riley and a guy was putting on a show, but he had like the dopest lineup. I mean, that show was the best. This was December 8th. It was a Sunday. I went to the 6 o'clock show. When I left Alpo, when I left him, he was supposed to be going home or whatever. So I went to the show. Now that evening, I went to the 6:30 show. I bumped into one of Rich Porter's family members. And I was like, oh, okay. So then Albert called me, Alpo. He called me about 9 something, said, yo, Miss T, you went to the show? I'm like, yeah, I just got home. Show was dope. He was like, yo, I'm about to go to the 9:30 show. I said, oh, you ain't leave? He said, nah, somebody told me to come through. And then I was like, wow. Had Alpo and this family member bumped into each other, it would have been very awkward. I don't know if words would have been said, but it would have been a very, very awkward encounter. Very, very awkward for the both of them. I'm sure. Actually, here's a picture of us that day. So that's me and Albert earlier that day when we stopped, chopped it up, talked, and all that. And yeah, so, and then, okay, that was Sunday. He hit me Tuesday and was like, yo, Miss T, Harlem is mad. It wasn't all of Harlem. No, it wasn't. And then that went viral on the internet that he was at the Apollo. And I'm like, okay. I mean, y'all have to understand, this guy is from Harlem. He set trends in Harlem. There was a movie made because of something that he did. All Harlem. And, you know, it's like people piggyback off of BS because at the end of the day, the game wasn't fair to nobody. I've lost several people in the game. Yo. And then when we talk about rules and the game being fair and snitching, I mean, how many times do I have to tell y'all? I mean, come on, y'all see it. Y'all see in our community, you know, things that happen. If rappers are getting killed, they just, you know, it's so much stuff going on. And everybody want to talk about the game and, you know, what he did and what he did was so bad. What he did was not something that a lot of us hadn't seen before. My uncle was killed by his partner. Like, I'm trying to understand why y'all so mad about what he did. Oh, and I have to keep on telling y'all, for those of y'all who seen the movie Paid in Full, baby, that was entertainment. Mitch and Rich, two different people. So if you fell in love with Mekhi Phifer, I'm going to have to ask you to understand that it's just TV, baby. That's who you fell in love with. You fell in love with Mekhi Phifer and his acting. And I loved Paid in Full. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it for entertainment purposes because I understand TV. I understand that you have to do things and embellish, put in, take out. of a story in order for it to be entertaining. That's it. None of y'all never knew Rich. A lot of y'all he never would have dealt with. And that's it. You know, y'all in love with the thought of knowing a person, but you never really knew a person. You know, y'all never knew him. But yeah, that's the story with He and I, as far as that show and him calling in and people thinking I was scared. No, I wasn't. I had already spoke to this guy months prior. The last year, we went into a whole nother year, and that's when that phone call had happened. So yeah, you know, at the end of the day, listen, the man is out here living his life, happy. He's had some tragedies happen in his life. And you know, it is what it is. Some of y'all, you know, want to say those tragedies happened because of karma. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, who knows? But at the end of the day, you know, he is who he is. He doesn't run from his truth. I'm sorry, and I don't really. I mean, if y'all know me, y'all know I don't care what nobody say at all. At the end of the day, I have to respect a man that stands in his truth, walks in it each and every day, without caring what the streets say. Because I tell y'all, in these books, I tell y'all all the time, the streets don't love nobody. Y'all do it to people all the time. And it's like, life goes on. You know, if we really lived our life caring about what somebody else thought, half of us would probably had went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the story with Al and that phone call and what happened that day. And yeah, y'all gonna see some more stuff from him. Yeah. Yeah, y'all gonna see a lot of things that are gonna happen to him, and that's because, you know, a lot of y'all who act like y'all hate him, but y'all keep his name alive on YouTube and other places. Y'all only built him up in order to be able to do the things that he is about to do. So I hope I can make a dime off of it. I ain't gonna even lie. If it make money and makes sense to me, I don't care. And at the end of the day, I am a writer. I'm not in the streets. You know, the only thing I got to say about snitching is it is a business. And if you don't understand business, then hey, it is what it is. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.